Out of all the criticisms that the Transformers films have gotten, at least Michael Bay took one of them into consideration. At least this film is not as long as the previous Transformers films. Because every time a new Transformers film comes out, they always get longer and longer. Like the last one was almost 3 hours long. It was as long as The Dark Knight Rises. I mean, it's still long as hell, but at least it's a bit shorter. Transformers: The Last Night. So Transformers: The Last Night is the 5th installment in the Transformers franchise. It's supposedly the final installment in the franchise, which we all know is bullshit. And supposedly this is the last time Michael Bay's directing a Transformers movie, which we all know is bullshit. Now, of course, I wasn't looking forward to this film. I was still content that the first film is good. I enjoy the living hell out of the first one. 2 and 3, and 4. They're shit. After watching Transformers: The Last Night, I gotta say, it's whatever. Before I get into my negatives, let's talk about the positives first. Obviously, the biggest positive in all these Transformers films is the visual effects. The special effects department, they all deserve a pat on the back. They always kill it, and in this film is no exception. As far as acting goes, we all know the Transformers films never have good acting, but from the actors that I did enjoy from the performances was definitely Mark Wahlberg. And what I like about this character, he just kicks ass. Also, Anthony Hopkins, what he was given, I liked him in his performance. And one of the characters I was surprised by was the girl. I mean, I really thought that she was going to be annoying, but she wasn't. And I was like, good job, Michael Bay. She was annoying. I mean, there was a bunch of other characters that were annoying as hell, but at least her, she wasn't. And of course, whenever there's something dealing with CGI, there's always great shots in the film. The cinematography in those certain aspects of the film, they always kill it. And the score of the film is good. Steve Duhamel, he always does a good job with the score. And there were action sequences where I was having a really good time. I'm not gonna lie to you. There were parts where I was enjoying myself. And I like how they incorporated Transformers into our history. Those sequences in the film were definitely the most interesting parts, where they were like, oh man, see the Transformers? They've been here for a long time. They were here during the medieval times. They were here during World War II and all that. Now, that's it for my positives. Let's get on to my negatives. Of course, with every single Transformers film, there's always cool stuff that like, man, we want to know more about that, alright? Certain things that need to be in the film. But then there's all this unnecessary bullshit that just surrounds the film. You're like, why? When you really think about all the negatives of the film, you can't get mad about it. You just laugh at it because you're like, the fuck, babe? Like, why are you doing this? Also, too, this is one of the biggest negatives I have with the film. Optimus Prime, as we see from the marketing, turns evil, right? That's the whole point of the entire marketing of this entire film. Oh, rethink your heroes. Oh man, Bumblebee's gonna fight Optimus. And yet, he's only evil for 3 minutes. Optimus is barely in the film, and he comes, like always, he always comes in at the very end. And the way Optimus Prime comes back being a good guy, it's really lazy and cheap. And like how I said, the film incorporates Transformers into our history. They've been here since the medieval times. Bumblebee, he was like in World War II. And those are some really cool moments in the film. And like we finally get to meet the Transformers' creator, Quintessa. You're like, oh man. So there's so much in the film that the film could be focusing on. But no! I don't get it about it. It's so funny. I don't know why Michael Bay does it. It's just hilarious to me. I can't be mad about it because it's just so damn hilarious. Instead of focusing on those really cool aspects of the film, Michael Bay just focuses on stuff we do not give a shit about. It's just so odd that Michael Bay gets these great actors and he makes them play these weird eccentric characters. It's funny seeing Anthony Hopkins walk by someone and say, hey, move bitch, or move away fatso. And there's so many characters who are so eccentric that they're just crazy. Like for example, Anthony Hopkins, he has this butler who's a Transformer. He's annoying, alright? And that's the thing that always happens in these films. Everybody's just so damn eccentric that nobody can like chill out, like relax, just act normal. And of course, the Michael Bay humor. He always puts in humor in places that doesn't need to be there. He's always got to put in jokes that don't work and that are always over the top, and they just keep on going and going. Like, he just can't help himself. He's pretty much trolling us at this point. When you watch this film, you're like, yeah, he's just trolling. He don't give a damn. And like when people say, man, just have fun, just going for the action, have fun. But the thing is like, the action scenes are so long and drawn out that you become numb. But as I finish up my review, if you're a Transformers fan, what the hell does my review matter? If you're a fan of these movies, that's great. It sucks when you have these critics that are like, oh man, you like the Transformers films? You're not a real film fan. Like they just start bitching. It's like, relax, all right? Go watch the film and enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna give Transformers: The Last Knight a solid D. But if you're someone who doesn't like the Transformers franchise and you're like, what movie should I watch? Just go watch Wonder Woman. Have you already seen it twice? Then go watch it again and again. So guys, that was my review for Transformers: The Last Knight. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys like it or you guys didn't like it? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.